You chilling with the iceberg, and this is the Thundercast! And we're gonna talk about E3 today. I got
Trivet Hayes.
Yo, D-Time.
Leg Snake right here.
on the panel today. Yeah, and we're pretty much gonna hit on what games actually stood out for us. What we felt.
Not a fort, boy!
That Kojima, what up?
Yeah.
Pretty much what we felt about was good from the show. So we're gonna start with my man Hayes. What was your game of E3?
The game of E3 for me was Days Gone.
Days Gone?
Yeah, that shit looks hot, man.
Why?
Finally, like a zombie game. Cause look, it's more realistic. It was like World War Z if it was a game. So,
Okay.
That is true.
It should.
It feels like E3 was just zombie focused though. It's mad zombie games.
Yeah, I mean zombies are in right now.
Zombies, it's a new meta, you know?
Yeah.
Get your curly mustache.
They're hot right now.
Yeah, like you got Days Gone, Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 7 is gonna be lit.
That look good.
State of Decay
State of
2.
Decay. Like we got a lot of zombie love going on here. I'm not sure how I feel.
Dead
about
Rising 4.
it. Oh yeah, Dead Rising.
Shout out to Xbox.
Ooh.
Ah.
You're the only one, bro. But, alright. But, like, yeah, you about to get the P4, right? What convinced you?
Damn, dude. Nah,
Yeah, that's Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, man.
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man. And I think Days Gone just comes out for PS3. I mean PS4. Right?
Does it?
I think I think
it's
it's
So,
exclusive.
yeah.
exclusive,
right?
yeah.
Exclusive, so, yeah.
That's it too.
Something about Xbox.
And of course, God of War.
Yo, God of War, son. Truth be told, I'm gonna just cut to the chase. That's like the only game that I was really feeling. Truth be told, I'm like, alright, everything else is alright, whatever, no hype. Cause like in comparison, last year was just an AOA. It was just mad bombs, like yo, freaking Shenmue, Kingdom Hearts 3. It was just bomb after bomb. It was just an AOA. This year, not so much, you know. It was just like, alright, you know, I'm seeing games, Hero or whatever. I'm like, this is probably okay. Or like, what is it, the Tide, the Sea of Thieves or whatever. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be fun, but there was nothing like, oh my god moment until God of War. I'm like, yo, that trailer was lit.
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one. Although I was feeling the Breath of the Wild Zelda game. Like,
Yeah, it was nice.
I don't know, like, cause I'm not a big Zelda fan. Like, I haven't played through all the games like most people have, and I know that's sacrilege.
Last week. Nah, bro.
But
It's good.
I like the direction that Nintendo's going with this. It feels like a game they haven't made before.
Yeah.
Like, he's rock climbing. It's an open world.
Yeah, you see like a different type of Zelda.
Like, he's got damage scaling on the weapons that can break. Like,
Plus, I like the Wind Waker aesthetic. I like that. They're
Yeah.
bringing that back a little bit.
you can clearly tell this is the fallen hero side of the timeline too, because
Plus, they're going off the Dark Souls kind of thing, where you just have to pretty much gather everything and use it, which is kind of.
I heard you could beat the game from the beginning though.
Okay.
Like, you could
That's
access the final dungeon from the beginning, but you won't know the story of why he woke up, where he woke up.
That's interesting.
It seems
looks
like it's
pretty
going to be
dope,
really
man.
good.
That's definitely Nintendo's shining right there. That's
Yeah.
the highlight.
What you got, Lynx?
So what I have for me, different to D, I got a lot of hype with this E3. I love zombies, so all these zombie games. But what really get me hype was see Kojima, or I was saying it with my Spanish accent, Kojima.
Oh,
It's back.
Yo, Kojima's back. Yeah, that's pretty hot.
Kojima is back.
in the hashtag Kohima.
Yeah, hashtag Kojima.
That's pretty hot. Yo, Kojima's playing Monster Hunter. I'm like, yo, that's what's up. Monster Hunter hype. That's what's up.
Yeah.
But he knows a good game when it's out, you know.
After seeing him in the E3s with this new game coming up that is trending.
Death Stranding.
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
a lot of
no Reedus and shit.
expectative of that.
Yeah, no more
And
He was
I
naked
know-
and shit. I'm like, bruh.
I don't know if you guys saw in his Instagram account, he posted like a picture with a cup of tea. He say Konami tears. You know, after all the things happened.
No,
with
the shots
Konami
is
and
real.
shit.
It is real.
Because
Nah.
he did say that this was pretty much Silent Hills,
It's
Word.
not,
but made in his way.
Yeah.
Like, He didn't get rid of the script.
You're gonna make it better.
That's
It's gonna be good.
Konami really dropped the ball.
That's
with
what's
that
up,
one.
yo. That's what happens. You don't be burning bridges, yo.
Exactly.
Kojima was saving that whole company.
He really was. He was crazy for like having big budgets for stuff, but you were gonna get your return
Yeah,
back.
never
So I
disappointed,
don't.
yo.
When
It
you
takes
have
money
to
to make
something
money.
good, you have to have a big budget.
Exactly. Can't tell me that Metal Gear 5 ain't sell.
Son, Snake Eater was a fucking classic. That should be
Yeah.
the fucking movie of the century if they do it right.
Yo, I don't want them to make a movie
Yeah,
out
they'll
of that.
Yeah, I don't want them to mess it up.
Cause
man.
they gonna
Actually,
mess
they
it
gotta
up.
mess it
They
up.
really
They
mess it
always do that.
Once they give it to the Civil War
Video
brothers,
games.
those directors, hopefully they'll take it, man.
I didn't really like Phantom Pain.
Wow.
You played it?
Yeah, I played it.
I
don't
actually
know.
haven't played
The
it.
open world is just too
I
much.
played ground demos though.
I don't know if you see the they take it out like some ideas that Kojima original have.
Uh-huh.
Like if they put it together, the game was real way like 10 times better.
So Kojima didn't have nothing to do with
Kojima.
He,
I'm telling you.
Alright, so it's Kojima from now on.
Kojima for
Yeah.
Kojima,
Yeah.
they kick him out like he dropped it like
Uh-huh.
in the middle like almost when the project was almost finished.
Oh, okay, that explains.
Oh
Okay.
damn.
So
That's
they
not bad.
they finished the game by themselves.
Oh yeah, that is true because they were getting upset with him because of the big budget.
Yeah.
But this
And
is
he
all.
was asking for a little bit more
It's
time.
all Konami's fault because they kept getting rid of their biggest guys one after the other. The
Yeah.
Castlevania guys gone. The only like thing they got left really
What do they got? Yu-Gi-Oh? What the fuck?
is Yu-Gi-Oh. Now, granted, I think it's safe to say we all hate Yu-Gi-Oh at this stage of the game
I
for various reasons, but we all hate it.
Yeah.
But it is their cash cow. Little
Apparently.
kids still love this shit.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
still
they
have
do.
some fans.
So
Some.
that's all they got left. And that's not good. What, DDR? Like,
Bruh.
bruh. Even
But
though I
nah,
know
yeah.
people who would love for a resurgence of that game.
It would. It'd be kind of high. But no, it's good, stretching out. Yeah, so God of War 4. Did we talk about God of War 4?
Yeah.
All
We
right.
can't.
A little bit.
Let's go back on that.
Let's go
Fuck
back
that.
on God of War.
It had that whole Last of Us feels like you could tell the story's gonna be real, son. You see the facial expressions and all that, the
Yeah.
detail. I'm like, yo, this is ill. I hear,
Almost like a Metal Gear Solid-ish type.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
older Snake,
yeah,
feeling.
like pass it on. A
I
lot of
like-
people are hating. They're like, I don't want to play as a kid, but I'm like, truth be told, it wouldn't even be that bad.
It wouldn't be that bad. He's like a mini Kratos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
You're gonna see him
transition
grow
and
like
shit.
a strong man, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Right.
he's gonna grow
Turn his
as you
lumberjack.
play the game. Character growth. What's wrong with this?
This is a good thing.
It's a new way to see God of
Yeah.
War 2.
Exactly, because before it's just a super adventures,
Yeah.
but now it's actually got depth to it. So
Yeah.
it's got the action.
Most
now
of
it
the
has
people
depth as well, so.
are fair, of the new thing.
Yeah,
It's good that having new things out there.
yeah, it's like a transition.
Yep.
What else was good? We talked about Zelda. Man.
What about Xbox X?
What about it?
Well, we could talk about Xbox because they released their.
All right, Lane.
They're
What's
slim.
up? What you like about Xbox?
Yeah.
I like that they came out with that Windows 10 Xbox
Windows 10.
capability.
It ain't
Yeah.
Windows 7. It was
Yeah,
some
nah,
upgrade.
Windows 10. You could play.
They go straight to 10.
Yeah, you could send the. If you buy an Xbox One game, then you can play it on PC too.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah, for this thing,
Yeah,
no
they're
charge.
trying to do that cross brand thing. They got
Alright,
they're gonna have like 4 different platforms to develop for.
yeah.
But then again, Microsoft's always been like a PC developer. Age of Empires, Age of Mythology, Flight
Yeah.
Simulator, all that happy stuff that they used to make. So this is really nothing new for them.
Nothing really.
If anything, they're coming home.
Basically, yeah. Basically trying to appease to the people that they alienated. So.
Yep. Oh yeah, they really. I can see like they really realized they messed up with the initial Xbox One with all the DRM
It's
and
pretty bad.
you can't.
All these rules.
Yeah, all these
Restrictions.
rules, all these restrictions,
Serious.
and they realized they messed up, so they're trying to
Plus
win
the
those
poor
people
launch
back.
titles. I'm like, bro, you got like 2 games. Titanfall, okay, that was hot. when it first came out. But then it was like nothing for a year.
And then
I mean, they had
Titanfall, we have
No,
Titanfall 2.
yeah, isn't it?
They had some
Isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna be an exclusive, right? That's crazy. What happened?
It's going
What's
to PS4 now too.
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
How about the fact like they destroyed Sonic when they was using Blu-ray,
Yes.
and now in the new console they're gonna use Blu-ray.
Exactly.
They
yeah.
say that was trash technology, and then now they're using it.
Yeah. I guess they woke up.
Kind of funny.
It is.
That is funny, actually.
But it's a little humbling, you know. They realized their mistakes.
Yeah,
They were
that's
too big for their britches, so to speak. But now they're, yeah, like you said, Mike said, they're coming back home.
And PS4 now has 4K, right?
Yeah, I think it's coming out.
It's coming.
Oh.
It's been coming. It's been like it's almost like vaporware at this point. They didn't even talk about it.
Yeah, everybody thought they were going to talk about that in E3, but they didn't mention it.
Yeah.
But they have a long time.
They kind of
Talking
said
about
they
it.
kind of said they weren't.
The Xbox
Same-
is coming out with it.
Yeah.
Microsoft was the only one who announced the system. That's the thing. Like Sony and Nintendo
That's
both.
I don't
Keep it
like
secret.
that. This
They-
whole E3 was, oh, we're not gonna talk about this. I'm like, bro, it's E3. This is
Like,
where you talk
Yeah,
about
you're
it.
supposed to talk
At least
right
a
now.
rumor word.
The whole thing
It's
is,
the
though,
biggest thing.
they
bro.
did tell you.
No.
Because everyone had high expectations. Oh, we're gonna hear about the Neo. We're gonna hear about the NX.
Exactly.
They told you they weren't gonna say
I
nothing.
don't like that.
I don't like it, but
Saving it for
everyone is like disappointed.
next year.
I'm like, bro, they told you they weren't gonna say nothing. I'm not
why
disappointed.
it's
I'm
lackluster.
disappointed that it's not being talked about. Like you told us already, but I'm not disappointed that it wasn't there. I know it wasn't gonna be there. I saw a tweet about there's gonna be a different Mario game coming in 2017.
Yeah, I saw that today too.
I'm like, that's a year too late.
Exactly. You couldn't say it this year. Why? Exactly. Why can't you say what's coming out or give us a screenshot or whatever?
Because they want the hype grow.
This-
They need
this is-
hype.
They want the hype to grow.
This is where the
but-
hype would grow.
Sure.
Where else? What are you gonna release it on? Freaking
Yeah, but nobody
You
gonna be
ukulele.
inspected.
I have
They're
a,
gonna-
I have a
Boom.
feeling that the NX is gonna be a little bit underpowered.
I think it's not gonna be good. Probably.
I'm not gonna
Why?
say it's not gonna be good. I think it's gonna be underpowered because
Very
all
much
these
so.
rumors about it being P4 level.
It
You got the
always is.
Scorpio and the Neo, whatever the hell the fucking P4.5 is gonna be because they got like
VR
19 code
Yeah, Neo and
names.
Scorpion.
But yeah, Nintendo has always
Four,
it has
5.
been behind for a while. For at
They've
least
been
20
behind
years right
since
now.
Super Nintendo.
Damn,
Which
man.
is kind of bad. 'cause
But they've been.
if
they
you've been
always have
paying
been
attention, they've been underpowered since '64.
Power-wise, yeah.
64 was the last console that they. Really,
It was good, but it was underpowered.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
The only time they won in the
Especially
spec war was Super Nintendo.
because what's
Which
anything
is
else out there?
which
like
is kinda
Sega
bad.
was
Yeah,
the
it's only
competition.
seconds. Yeah. it was
No,
only seconds.
Atari was trying to do shit and failed.
Bruh.
They failed.
Didn't count. I'm son.
Like, we got 64 bits. No, you don't. You got 32 and some
Got
fucking
like 38.
mini processors that add up to 64, and you need to take advantage of it. Fuck out.
Atari fell off. Or...
They fell off.
I think maybe they're gonna be close to the generation we have now.
Yeah,
But
and that's
yeah,
the problem
that's-
because
yeah, that's
it'll
a big
be
problem.
okay when it comes out,
it'll
but
be-
then
but
once the
then-
Scorpio comes out and the Neo comes out, it's gonna be overblown again.
Yeah.
That's the problem. A lot of people want Nintendo to fail, and I would think that would be a very big mistake
I definitely don't.
because not even for the IPs so much. It's that Nintendo saved the video game industry back in the 80s.
Yeah,
So to see it go out,
that is true.
it puts like a sour.
I can see that.
Taste
Yeah,
in my mouth.
people do kind of want it to fail, but yeah, it's a whole niche market. It's too real. Like, first of all, there's still people carrying around big ass TVs to freaking play Melee, yo.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Like, it's got its audience. It's got, it's ingrained. Like, people grew up with it, so
You know, a lot of people love Mario.
Yeah, Mario, he ain't going nowhere. And they love the
Son,
damn
Zelda.
Pikachu, who needs a freaking gold. He need a new,
Pikachu needed to
He
go
needed a new mascot.
about like I would say 15 years ago.
about, right? But, I
like
mean, yeah.
But, I
But even
think
then,
they have to come with new ideas. Like,
yeah.
even like Zelda and Mario are the big characters in Nintendo world. They
Yeah.
should.
You know
add
what's
new
messed-
things.
you know what's messed up? They
Or
make
expand
new
upon
IPs from time to time, like Splatoon, for instance, codename Steam. But this Ever Oasis joint, I'm like, you couldn't give me Golden Sun? Like, seriously?
Exactly.
This is Golden Sun. This is just a rebranded Golden Sun.
Basically.
At least Splatoon was lit, and Codename Steam is an underrated game, but this Ever Oasis just pissed me off.
Yeah.
Like, what are y'all doing?
Nintendo does a lot to piss people off. So
They could be so much better, and they're so stubborn and set in their ways, even with the paradigm shift that they're making. Because you can tell they're going into mobile, even though Matomo is ass, and Pokemon Go better be lit. It looks like it wants to be, but I
there's a
don't
lot
know.
of secrets on that too.
But
I feel they're gonna take you to danger places.
Word. You gotta hold your phone out and there's a
Yo.
train coming, like, bruh.
Like
son,
you have to go inside that cave right there. But you,
They-
still you have to go if you want.
they have a fucking
Gotta go to
game for
Compton.
the,
I'm like,
for
bruh,
the 3DS
You
called
only got
Pokemon Dream
Xerneas and
Radar.
Compton, but there's guns ablazing. Fucking.
They have a Pokemon game called Pokemon Dream Radar for the 3DS. That's what I think Pokemon Go is. So if you're just walking around with your augmented reality phone,
Word.
you walk into Bompton,
Yeah.
Word.
and they lick shots across the block and kill
That's a
you.
rap for you. Word.
They're gonna cross with the Team Rocket, the real.
Yeah, the real
Rocket,
team.
the
Word.
Yeah.
Just
That
rap
would
phone,
actually
like,
be
bruh.
very interesting.
That would be terrible. Kids getting robbed on the phone and all this, bruh. Like, yo, he got that 7. Yo, trying to catch a Pokemon. Snatch. Like, bruh. That's just a hazard.
Yo, man, that guy got that Selby, yo.
Past that.
I'm playing and somebody gonna rob my phone. I'm gonna think, wait, I have to catch these
Well,
Pokemon,
yeah.
then you can take
Let me
it.
catch this Pokemon first. I mean, the same thing with Pokemon cards. I was AOA. Remember that?
Yeah, any collectible card came back then.
Yeah,
Yo.
no, the kids just rapping
Like, they was robbing Charizards, Dark Magicians.
Anything holographic.
Yeah,
The
what?
only cards they weren't stealing was Magic the Gathering, and no one cared back then.
The good old days.
But nah, but the thing is, like, you know, they're just talking about games you already know about. For Nintendo, like Monster Hunter, I already know I'm getting Monster Hunter. That's not really saying much, you know.
Zelda, you know people
You
buying
know
Zelda.
people get Zelda. Was there a Mario game? I don't think so, right?
Color Splash.
Alright.
The
it
Mario RPGs have been lacking as of late. They don't have that pull like the original Paper Mario.
Not like
did.
paper, right? Yeah.
Like, I don't know what they're doing with that. I think they just need to reboot that series
Yeah.
and have Square help them make a true RPG.
They are being
game.
pretty stubborn. I do notice that about Nintendo. Like, there's a lot that they could be exploring, but they just choose to stay on, like, this one side.
I hope that Zelda does well, so this way they can experiment with Mario in an open world.
Yeah.
Because, truth be told, the Mushroom Kingdom has a lot of locales that, if they pulled them together, it would be kind of a crazy world for them to go through. They haven't really had nothing like that since 64,
Yeah.
as lit as Galaxy was. I kind of want a 64 too, but
Oh, yeah.
with the Mushroom Kingdom, not just you hopping in paintings and using the castle as a hub world.
Anything? Where's the damn console Pokemon game? Like, what the hell is this? It's been like 20 years.
I read a tweet that Yasune Masada, I think that's his name, like, he was like, if we made a game with everyone's request, all the regions, only Gen 1 Pokemon, but you want all the legendaries from the later games, and like some
wants
other
that?
asinine shit.
I'm happy with the
Like,
150.
he woulda-
The first 150.
Exactly.
He
Let's
said
keep it origin.
he wrote all this stuff down and presented it to the people at Game Freak, and they all just laughed at us. They're like, first of all the Gen 1 shit, I kind of agree with them on,
Gen 2.
but open world, all the regions would be lit.
Why not?
That's the game we've been wanting since Gen 2.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why that's such a bad idea.
Especially with Worlds. Look at Xenoblade. Just do that. Have a billion. Look, you how damn vast that game is.
Exactly.
Seriously, and how hard you just walk around and battling people. You don't even need a fighting system.
I mean, like, what's so bad about having a game with all the regions and put it on Wii U or NX? I don't see why that's a big deal. The Gen 1 shit, I kind of agree with them. I'm tired of people repping Gen 1.
Gen 2.
Well,
That I can live with.
well,
Because Gen 1 is still, bruh, it's a friggin' fallacy because friggin' Ho-Oh's in the first episode and shit, so it doesn't really hold weight.
What's Gen 2, Jodo?
yeah.
You can stop
The
that.
game was planned with like $160 Pokemon.
Yeah, it was like 170
and they
or
dropped
something like
it.
that. They dropped a couple of them and saved it for the next, whatever,
Like,
Gen 2.
So the whole Gen 1 shit is a fallacy. I don't understand that shit. All you gotta do is just put all the shits together. Well, see, they fucked up with Gen 5 because
Yeah,
the
they could have been a
fir-
reboot. at that
the
point.
first 4 were all Japan locales.
Connected,
Like there's maps that show this.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
like the real world equivalents are in Japan. But now that Unova, Kalos, and Aloha, you got New York, France, and Hawaii. It's all like messed up now. So I don't know.
I don't know. I stopped following Pokemon in Gen 3, I think.
yeah. It's the worst
That's
one.
why a lot of people quit, and I almost did the same.
What was Gen 3?
Gen 3 was Hoenn, and pretty much
I don't think I made it
Water
to
City.
Oh,
like,
Lord. The only good thing about Gen 3 was Rayquaza.
good Gardevoir for me.
Blazing.
But-
I stopped at Gen 1.
But yeah,
I couldn't.
That's why his child was at. Where
Yeah,
as long as you have a child at.
I mean, I get the nostalgia shit, but there's people that just refuse, like, even entertaining the idea of a new Pokemon game,
Yeah.
and that's closed-minded. I don't like that shit.
I still play the Game Boys one though.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's people who
Sun and
just-
Moon's gonna
I
be
played
late,
that.
so.
Yeah,
And I have Omega Ruby or something.
yeah.
I played that one.
The most recent one.
Yeah. The games are always good. Like,
Yeah, still fun.
Maybe-
It's never gonna die.
maybe your Charizard or your Dragonite or whatever Eevee ain't in the latest game, but you can find something else that's just as good. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't have a favorite Pokemon till Gen 3. To be real with you, I mean, I fucked with Blastoise, but I didn't really like find my go-to until the Routes line, Gardevoir. So, you know, I just say keep an open mind, man. That's all. But
What else? Wait,
Well,
Watch Dogs 2. What'd you think of that?
I was actually gonna get into that. A lot of people don't like Watch Dogs because they think it's like a GTA ripoff. But
I think it's creative.
it's creative. It reminds me of Getaway, another game that people hated because the GTA ripoff. It's not a GTA ripoff. It's telling a story in an open world setting. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, No More Heroes did it. Which is hot.
Exactly. And Watch Dogs has the hacking mechanic, which is really lit, by the way. I like the tap into shit and fuck up a whole city block, like just explode water mains. That joint is ill, man. I can't wait for Watch Dogs 2. That's gonna be good.
Okay.
That's my game. I was gonna say Zelda was my game of E3. Watch Dogs 2 is my game of
Alright,
E3.
that's what's up. Yo, Lynx, what's up with that Call of Duty?
Call
And all that hate, yo.
I don't know.
Did you see? It's like one of the most disliked videos of all time.
Yeah, it is so far.
I'm like, chill. On the main page, though, yo, they was going in.
The thing with Call of Duty right now is people was asking for something different, right? They give something different,
Way
but
different.
people don't like it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They at some point they never fell with the storyline. For me, they do a really good job.
Yeah.
The multiplayer in Ghost was horrible. They fixed it up a little bit. Like Black Ops is not bad. It's really good. Bring you memories from the past.
Yeah.
But I think with this one, it's too many shooters right now.
Yeah.
That is the problem.
Okay.
And people want Call of Duty do a bigger jump, but it's not gonna happen because you're gonna kill the game
Yeah, yeah.
if you change it too much.
I thought my understanding was that they just wanted Modern Warfare 2, but better.
Yeah, people say that. Then most people say like they put Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 with the game to sell the game easier.
Yeah, I noticed that.
A lot of people saying that, I don't
It's not a
know.
good sign.
I think
It's not a
it's,
good
Yeah,
sign.
it's like you get the most requested game.
Banking that it can't stand on its own. I'm like,
Yeah,
dude.
like, bro.
I hope they come out with something
They got like
to
a
keep the
big.
game rolling.
They
What do
really
you
need
think
that
they
game to
need?
sell too.
What do you think it needs
What
as a
they
veteran?
need, I think they need to go back to a little bit to a classic,
Yeah.
to the classics. You know,
It's too much.
Oh, isn't it like Battlefront like World War One or some shit
Yeah.
like that? Yeah,
That's kind of
interesting.
interesting.
You know? It's really
Yeah.
but
interesting.
that is the thing.
That's how it
When
started.
Call of Duty was just World War One, World War Three, everybody World War Two. Sorry,
Yeah.
there was always people.
Oh, wait, that,
yeah,
that,
it's
yeah,
not
but-
three yet, it's
wait,
not
World War
three yet.
Three? When did that
Can't
happen?
go.
Like in
Wait,
Modern,
now what happened?
Ain't no Trump
in
president.
Modern Warfare 3,
You a
it's
time
like-
traveler, bro?
Yeah, in Modern Warfare 3 is kind of a new World War 3. That's why I get confused. But no, everybody was complaining like, all the war games are the same history, right?
This is
So
true.
when they change it, they now requesting shit. But they have to go back to the basic.
Back to basics, yeah.
Yeah.
I think what it is that you get fatigue. Like people, if we're sick of, I was one of those people. I was sick of all the war games being like, come on, Call of Duty. I'm like, bro, no.
Yeah, it's like a trend.
Yeah.
Might be too many zombie games.
And
Might be
I
bad.
think
I'm seeing it with the zombies, man.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it. With
another
the
thing that I
zombies.
think they jumped too far into the future.
Yeah, way too far. Like, bro, in space, like, oh.
Yeah, too far into the future.
Yeah.
That people wasn't ready for that.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna shout out my man
Rebel.
Matt Pat here because he had the kinetic bombardment episode that made me take a second look at Call of Duty because I was pretty much over it after the whole World War stuff, but he actually put a spin on it. It made things interesting. You could actually learn something from Call of Duty, so
Yeah, it's just-
that's not bad.
I'm gonna mention another game that nobody mentioned.
What's that?
I don't know. Maybe you don't like
I got another one.
interactive drama, but like Heavy Rain or Beyond Two Souls.
Yeah, yeah.
This Detroit Become Human.
Yeah, Detroit. Yeah, that
game
looked lit.
Detroit.
awesome.
Detroit looked lit.
It's more of a detective based style.
It's like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, some-
interactive drama. That is the
Yeah,
type of
yeah.
game.
It's gonna be real. Yeah, it's like
Like they say like. type
was
of-
it Old
what you say
Republic
about
where it's all
Mario?
those decisions you had to make or
Yeah,
whatever?
it's just
Yeah,
decision
Old
like
Republic,
like
Mass
Heavy
Effect.
Rain.
Yeah, yeah.
But what you mentioned about Mario that you can the Link Zelda
Yeah.
that you can end the game in the beginning.
Yeah, yeah.
You can if you make the right decision like right away in the beginning, you can finish the game right there.
Yeah, that reminds me of like Old Republic and Mass Effect.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm on an EA ban, so I probably won't play Mass Effect, but
It looked good. though.
it does look good. I will say that, but yeah, Detroit that definitely lends from that whole choice wheel.
Yeah. Oh, another thing we forgot: The Last Guardians. Yo. That shit look
Yeah.
hot.
A lot of people is hyped.
Yeah.
A lot of people are hyped for the Last Guardian.
That Ico IP. So
What you feel about the dog, Lane?
The dog bird.
Yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck that is. That shit creep me the fuck
It's
out.
a mystic word. It's basically, it's another world and shit. But that's good because it's something you haven't seen before.
It's not my type of game.
You feel me? It's fine. But from an artistic point, it looks good.
Yeah, like a lot of people celebrate Ico and Shadow Colossus. That would be the trilogy of those two games. So that's pretty much the art style for it, and I'm pretty excited for
It's
it.
unique, It's good. It's what we need. A little bit of originality.
So,
What's next? Is that it?
any final thoughts? Any final thoughts?
My final talk is like I think I'm gonna spend a lot of money from October to December.
Word.
Yeah.
Facts.
It's gonna be real, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much in this culture, so
it's not looking
it comes
good.
with it.
I would just a word to the wise: be careful. Don't rush out to buy a system
Yeah, that's true.
right away.
Yeah,
Wait for some deals first, because you know there's gonna be price drops.
yeah, that's
Yep,
true.
That's true.
But I don't know. Overall, it was good. It was good. It wasn't as hype as it could have been, but
Yeah, it could have been better.
because truly, like, don't even mention NX and all this stuff if you're not even gonna drop 10 seconds of knowledge on it. Like, come on.
It's a lot of hiding shit.
Yeah, I don't like that.
They should have at least let us know something about
Something,
it. Something, maybe
Give us a picture, like.
like a beta of what it looks like. This ain't the final thing, but this is what you came up with so far. Like, people want to know what this thing is.
Especially now, like, that makes that it's less hype now, you know? Because, like, all right, so it'll just come out whenever. So, like, all right, whatever. So,
Well, they claim that it ain't replacing the Wii U.
What?
But at the same time, you're not making anything for the Wii U.
Did they say he was stopping, though? Oh, it can't be stopping.
Fire Emblem, Tokyo Mirage Sessions, bruh.
Sorry,
and I'm a fan of Fire Emblem, and I think that idea is whack. Like,
not good.
Hey, what are y'all doing?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where it goes.
I don't know. Well, I think that, as they say, is that for this session of the Thundercast. Let us know what you thought about E3 in the comments.
What were you disappointed by?
And for those of you that ain't listening to us on YouTube, we are on iTunes. Check us out, Thundercast. You know, we also do video game stuff. We got that Instagram on lock, hitting with them throwbacks. And
subscribe to this motherfucker.
Click the like button.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. Just keep the conversation going, guys. Keep the debate going. If you got an opinion, we want to hear it.
Let us know what you think.
Word, like, sub, spread the love.
Spread that love. It's all right.
Thanks for tuning in. Stay frosty. Thunder Pals out.
Yo, we out.